Happy New Year, everyone. This is Cindy with Cindy's Cards and More. And I can't believe the holidays are over with, but I'm so excited about the new year. And we have Valentine's right around the corner. So I thought this would be a great stamp set to start out for the new year. Now, this is out of our main catalog, but I love this stamp set because it comes with these great dies that you have the stamp set, and then you can also purchase the dies that go with it. And it's got this great die right here that can be a focal point for your card, which absolutely makes a great, quick, and easy card. And then it's got a couple of other cute little dies that we can use, these little hearts. I did a card over live on Monday over at my partner's site, Paper Crafts by Elaine, and I did a card for her over there, and I used this, and I also used this great banner which folds, which is kind of cool, and then it went across the card. So go over there and check out that video. And what I decided to do today is use some of the same supplies that I did, and one of the key supplies that I used, which is our ombre specialty paper that's in our main catalog. And let me show you. This is actually color. This is Poppy Parade. And look how pretty that color is, going from the light to the dark. And it actually comes in other colors. We've got Daffodil Delight. We've got the Poppy Parade I just showed you. This looks like, oh boy, I just drew a blank on that. What is that color? That is our, I'll think of it in a second. And then, of course, we have our Gorgeous Grape or Highland Heather. Could be either one. But I love these colors. Look how pretty that is. So I decided that I would use this today. And I had used the lighter portion of this card to cut out the heart. And what's nice about that, it actually cuts out the inside piece. Well, with my nails I can't pick it up. With my inside piece, this actually cuts out. So this is a great piece to use somewhere else. So don't want any of those pieces to go to waste. So I decided that this is what we're going to make. I used the lighter portion of that ombre specialty paper and used the heart in there, and then I used Blushing Bride to go around it. Isn't that pretty? And then I used some of our bling for our rhinestones. And on the inside, I used the saying, "You are always in my heart." A cute card, very quick and easy. So we're going to go ahead and use those pieces that I used in the card on Monday. So I have our basic white cardstock out. Here we go on this. And then we have I already cut out our heart in Blushing Bride. So we already have that done. And here was the heart that was left over from the card that I did on Monday. So I actually did two different cards. One is a showpiece and the other one I made. So again, I had this extra piece left. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on the middle of my card there. And then I'm going to make a saying that goes across. Instead of using the banner, because I didn't want to make the same thing twice, as far as the exact same look, make it a little bit different. So we're going to go ahead and stamp this on the banner with Be My Valentine, and then I'm going to do a little trimming on that and do a little accent for that. So I am going to go ahead and get this going, and let's see, I'm going to use Poppy Parade this time on this. Monday I used Real Red, because it actually goes with that because there's so many different shades in there. And I'm going to go ahead and test this out. I don't even have my test sheet of paper out, or knew I have my stamping pad, so I got to get back into the swing of things here. You know, that's the way it goes when you take a little time off on the holidays. You get a little rusty. But we're going to go ahead and do that. See, isn't that pretty? That is I love this little stamp here. So I'm going to go ahead and just stamp that on here, and then I'm going to trim it a little bit because I don't want it to be real big to take up the card. I want it to focus on that pretty heart that we have. So I decided I'm going to trim this just on the edges, get our snips going here, and snip those edges. And then I'm going to just do a little bit of trimming with that. You could do that on your trimmer, but you know, sometimes it's just easier just to take out your snips. It's just a straight line. And you can trim that up a little bit to your liking without having to put it in your trimmer. Now I got one of our daubers here, and I'm just going to do a little highlight on there because it was just a little bit too white. I wanted to focus a little bit on that color. Just kind of highlights that saying if you just put a little bit of color around the edges. It makes me a little bit more difference, adds a little bit more pop to your saying. Alright, so we've got that going for now. So I'm going to bring my card back over here. Hopefully I don't have any ink all over my fingers. And I'm going to go ahead and get my trusty Tombow glue out here. And I'm going to go ahead and put some glue. Now you don't have to put glue all over your heart here, just on the key pieces so it'll stay down. I find sometimes if you put too much glue on things, it makes a big mess, goes out everywhere. And really the key on this one is you just want it to stay down. So I'm going to go ahead and put that down. I'm in the middle of my card, eyeball it a little bit there. Okay, so you make sure that's staying in the camera. And we've got that down, and I'm going to put a little bit of glue on my heart there. Put that in the middle. See how easy that is? And we're recycling what we didn't use on another card, so those pieces don't go to waste. Now it's sticking up a little bit, so I'm going to put a little bit of glue up there. There we go. All right, now I've got my Be My Valentine, and I decided I needed, instead of using my large dimensionals, I'm going to use my smaller ones because this is kind of a smaller spot. You know, you could use your big ones if you don't have those, but sometimes I find it's just a little easier to use these. Go ahead and get those pieces off. Flick those out. I love our tool. This tool is, to me, a must in your craft room. It makes it so handy, especially when you're using those smaller items. And look at that. Just put that right across. Try to make it even up a little bit. I'm going to move that over just a tad. There we go. So it kind of sticks out on either edge. Isn't that pretty? And it's very simple. And then on the front here, all I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of our rhinestones, and I'm just going to add a little bit of bling. You could use your Wink of Stella if you wanted. You know how I love my Wink of Stella. But I decided that, you know, we're going to use some rhinestones here to dress this up a little bit. Now you can leave it by itself if you don't have that, or you could actually add some pearls too. Anything that would work, just to add a little bit of focus to me around that pretty glimmer paper. Just adds, you know, I'm all about my bling. I'm a bling girl. That's all there is to it. I'm never going to deny it. I love my bling. Let's see, I think I'll put one more, because you know I always have to do those odd numbers. Let's see. No, I think I'm going to just leave it the way it is. Change my mind today. It's the first of the year I can do that, right? All right, so I'm going to put that back. Put that away. And now we're going to focus on the inside of the card. And on the inside, I've mentioned I was going to do the You're Always in My Heart. I love that saying. I think that's so pretty. And of course, I didn't want that to be bare, because you know I don't do any naked cards. So in there we have somewhere, I have moved them around a little bit. I bet they're underneath here. Nope. I have my little hearts somewhere that I had cut out. And of course now I can't find them. They disappeared on me. What can I say? It's what you get when you have so many pieces here. Wonder if they fell in my lap. Well, you know, so the saying goes. Can't find them. Oh, there they are. They're underneath my block. Yeah. See, that's what happens when you craft. They just follow. You put things on top of each other. You never know. So on here, I'm just going to take my Tombow, put a couple little dots there. And I'm going to take these different, I had different ones left over. I don't waste any of that pretty paper. So you can always go back. So this way you have some different tones from that ombre paper. And you can cut out your hearts to kind of match which of the grade you're going to do it. So I have a little lighter one here. And then I have one that's a little dark. And this one's completely dark. So that way you've got a little bit of something to it. So to me it just adds a little something in this inside that adds to the card. And there you go. It has been 10 minutes and I have made a quick and easy card doing this wonderful Always in My Heart stamp set. And the dies are called Floral Heart dies. And I think with these dies, this would be a great addition to your stash, because even they're in our catalog, but we had them starting last year and used them a little bit, and now we're finishing up because Valentine's is around the corner for this year. And I think this, you can never go wrong with this. This makes a great focal point on your card, so you can always use that without having to add a million pieces to that. And I just love this little banner here that you can put across, that you can do as an edging. I think that's so cute with the little hearts. That is really cute. So there you go. That is my quick and easy card for today. If you like this, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. And you can always subscribe over to my blog also that I do, and that's over at cindyscardsandmore.com. So I hope everybody has a great rest of the week, and I will be back here next Tuesday instead of Wednesday. I was a little late because I didn't have all my supplies I needed, but I will be back here next Tuesday to do another quick and easy card for you. So I will see you then. Bye now.